Hello everyone and welcome back to Cyber King Productions. So Character have just announced the last 3 sets for B&M for this year. They will be releasing apparently at the end of October, which is quite surprising as they were supposed to be actually arriving in November, so it seems like they've actually slightly moved them forward, which is a good thing. So we have 3 new sets. One of them is a 3-figure pack, and the other 2 are History of the Daleks sets. So let's start with the figure pack, which is actually quite interesting. Now, it's one I wasn't particularly kind of like looking forward to. I was kind of expecting it to be quite lame, but it actually looks fairly decent. So the first set we have is the Deadly Assassin. For how prominent Time Lords actually are in Doctor Who, we've only ever had 2, aside from the Doctor and the Master, obviously. We've only had Rassilon and just a standard Time Lord, so it's actually quite good to finally get some classic ones as well, so it's really good. So you get the 4th Doctor in Time Lord robes, collar and skull cap, Chancellor Goth, and Cardinal Barusa. All these figures look pretty good. The Tom Baker looks a little I don't think that quite looks like Tom Baker. It's like they've kind of squished his head. The left one pretty much looks exactly, I would say, like the Series 4 figure. It's nice to see some variation in the colours, you know, with the different costumes. It looks great. This set is actually quite nice. Yeah, like I said, I was not expecting these kind of figures at all. I heard about these, that these were going to be in it, that there was no Decayed Master, because that's I instantly thought they were going to do, because Decayed Master is like one of the only figures they've done for Deadly Assassin. Faces aside, it does actually look pretty decent, so that'll be an interesting one to get. So since they revealed the previous sets, Al has confirmed that each Doctor now has their own specific colour, so I was correct in that reveal video. So the 6th Doctor has yellow, as we know from the 2 previous sets from September. The blue from the 5 Doctor set isn't for the 5th Doctor, it's more for like a heritage kind of set that doesn't quite fit within a Doctor, so that's the kind of colour that they'll get. So as we can see from the box, the 4th Doctor gets kind of like a really light blue. So it'll be interesting to see what colours other Doctors get going forward. So the next set is History of the Daleks 15, Remembrance of the Daleks. So you get a Renegade Supreme and a Standard Renegade. These figures look really nice. It's been an awfully long time since they did Renegade in figure form. The last one we got was in 2013 in the Toys R Us 2-pack. So it's really great to see these figures come back because they do look really nice, especially that Renegade drone. But I can't wait to actually get them together and actually compare them and do all that. So they look really good. One thing I do want to quickly point out about the Renegade is the slap paint looks pretty messy. Just on the images that I have. I hope they're not all like that, but it does look pretty it doesn't look good to be quite honest. But overall, I do think the Daleks do look quite good. And we now know the colour for the 7th Doctor, with it being this quite nice purple. Actually, I really do like this box colour. I hope they do more 7th Doctor sets, because this is actually quite nice. I do quite like that a lot. So the final set of the year is History of the Daleks 16 and 17, with it being new series Gold and Black Daleks. So it's not based off a particular story. It does seem like basically the Gold is based off Dalek, and then Dalek Zek is obviously taken from Army of Ghosts. And I have to say, I think these 2 Daleks look brilliant. I really like the gold one. It is a very different gold, and it's got this kind of like dirty wash over it, so that's actually quite nice. It does actually look really good. And the Dalek Sec looks just as good as Dalek Sec should. I've been trying to get hold of one of those because this isn't the first time Dalek Sec has existed in the thinner version. He was released in America only as like these individual packs. He was also put into a re-release of the Doomsday set that was again only in America, which is really annoying, and they're quite difficult to actually get over here, so it'll be really nice to finally get one of those. And again, you can see that these Daleks have the same blue that the 5 Doctors set had, because it doesn't fit in with a particular Doctor, seeing as there's supposed to be a Dalek there from Series 1 and then one from Series 2, so you couldn't really do that. Overall, I think all 3 of these sets are really, really good. It does annoy me that they've just kind of abandoned the numbering system and skipped over Resurrection, which Al doesn't actually mention in here. He does say that they will inevitably cover it, but why couldn't they just already do it. And I think probably one of the reasons they wanted to skip over the Resurrection set is so they could get these new series Daleks on shelves around for the time of the 60th, because obviously that's the Dalek that is currently actually in the show. You know, it showed up in Power of the Doctor, so that is the one that's in kids' memory and all that kind of stuff. So I can see it for that, but it does annoy me that they've kind of just decided to, nope, let's just, abandon the numbering system now and just kind of not bother. It does annoy me. It does annoy me. It's also only just occurred to me that they actually skipped over Bad Wolf and The Parting of the Ways as well. It would have made more sense for them to do an Imperial Guard Dalek with the bronze, but for whatever reason they decided to do Dalek Sec instead. It is really annoying, as I wanted more Imperial Guards. Hopefully they'll still do them, but why couldn't they have just done them now? And I just don't understand the whole thing for ditching the numbering system at this point. I really don't. It doesn't make any sense. And that is the end of this video, guys. If you liked it, please leave a like and tell me what you think in the comments below. Make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of my future videos, including figure reviews, games, and much more. Speaking of figure reviews, the previous wave is coming for reviews, don't worry. I'm just a little delayed at the moment. I know I only just did the 14th Doctor Sonic, but, I'm getting there slowly, so, I'm hoping to have them out before these three, because then I'm going to absolutely lose my mind. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.